Welcome to the Late Night Ops Not Live Radio Hour podcast number 20. Shout out to I might start calling. So apparently there's 7 million species of animals, and I don't know if they're talking about bugs. I don't really count a bug as an animal. I think an animal has got to have a little more to it. But apparently there's 7 million species. So I was thinking maybe I'll call each podcast another animal. And it might not even be one I even know about. Because, I mean, animals, a pig, a rat, a cow, a cat. But then you start thinking outside the box, like, oh, a fucking aardvark. What the fuck? Forgot about that. But yeah, there's plenty. I don't think if I made a video every day that I could ever fucking run out of animals. That's the point. Because I think the number's kind of boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We all know the order. And I mean, if you go by the letters, the alphabet, I mean, you can only go to 26. Shout out to fucking day 26. Who, because of selfishness, they don't exist anymore. Well, they do, but nobody, I mean, who the fuck cares? They're making pretty shitty stuff. And two of the guys got big heads, and they're like, oh, we're going solo. Well, guys, hey, you know why? Okay, people say Diddy abandons his artist, right? Well, I think Diddy just kind of knows when it's done. But yeah, I mean, that's fun, day 26. But we need another R&B group. If I was gonna, the ops can't sing. The ops definitely has this fucking Diddy dances. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could start a fucking R&B group. I gotta find a bunch of multicolored fucking people. Because, it's 2021. We gotta have a fucking, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think that'd be cool, but it's like, where do you find them? And how do I even know how to do it? I remember Cuddy saying, like, he hustled at Applebee's to fucking get studio time. I mean, I don't need studio time. I just need some fucking auditions. So hey, I guess I'll put the message out. This is just an idea. If you're a guy that can sing, it's got to be a guy, because I'm not starting. We all know what happened with Danity Kane. Danity Kane was a bunch of well, Day 26 kind of turned into it too, but they were a bunch of bickering bitches, and you know that never works out. Girl groups, a group of girls, they're not meant to be a group. They got to go solo. Deep down, Kelly Rowland's probably like, fuck you, Beyonce. And I would actually I surprisingly don't like Beyonce that much. If I had to, like, pick one to sing, I may actually go Kelly. But if I had to pick one to, you know, opt inside of, I'd fucking probably go Beyonce. I mean, yeah. But yeah, I mean, but I'm not saying, I don't know. I don't know what it is with Beyonce. I just never, you think I would like her, because, Kanye, he goes up on stage saying, hey, she didn't, she had the best video. I mean, I don't know. Do I think, obviously she's talented. Obviously she's pretty. Obviously she's definitely a legend, but I don't know what it is. I just never was able to opt into fucking Beyonce. But yeah, I mean, girl groups, they can't work out. Danity Kane, they come out with fucking Damage, and then that's pretty much it. Which you could say, hey, well, what the fuck did Day 26 have? Well, fair point. I'd say Damage was actually way bigger than any Day 26 song was. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see some like more R&B groups opting in. Whether I gotta go out and fucking find them, or or just like have them come out. And they gotta be men, okay? I'm not trying to start a fucking. This ain't no fucking boy band, okay? This would be fucking, it would be a R&B group. But that's kind of a long shot, cause I mean, first of all, in this town, Marysville, I don't think there's a lot of singers, and definitely not a lot of races. Because I mean, you come out with an all-white R&B group, they're gonna be like, what? What the fuck? You'd be like Elvis snatching up fucking sounds and stuff. Fun fact, Elvis was a fat drunk who died on a toilet, and he stole a bunch of black people's songs and said they were his. And it's funny because before I even knew that, I was like real young. I remember thinking like, I don't fucking like this guy. He don't even sound that good. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. And he died a fat fucking piece of shit on a toilet, drunk or high or whatever he was. And not the innocent kind of high. We're talking like, probably like coked out or something. But yeah, I mean, I never opted into fucking Elvis. I seen this thing with David Bowie, who I have never really listened to. I guess I do know some songs when I think about it that I didn't even know were by him, but I seen this thing on Twitter today where they showed David Bowie in 1983 confronting MTV and during an interview saying like, "Why don't you play Black Artist?" And I know the history that MTV was forced to start playing Black Artists once Michael was so fucking big. I mean, Thriller is pretty much the definition of a fucking music video. That changed everything. And it was so fucking big that they had to put it on. They couldn't deny it. But yeah, he seems pretty cool. I do know he is passed, so rest in peace. But yeah, that was an opt. I'm gonna try to fucking maybe find some David Bowie. And I know I'm fucking late. I know I'm extremely late. But yeah, I mean, there's certain artists like that that I just never. I don't know. It's like one day you just click and you're like, I'm gonna check it out, and then you start going down an avenue. I've been meaning to do that with Prince too, because I feel like I'd like a lot of Prince, but I don't really like certain radio ones of his. But Purple Rain, oh fuck. I know that's the most basic Prince song, but there's a reason for it, because it's fucking awesome. Yeah, that song makes me want to look for more Prince. I'm like, alright, if this motherfucker can do this that good, then shit, what the fuck else has he got to offer? Guess what? Name one R&B group out right now that isn't from fucking 20 years ago, and they're just. I seen Kool and the Gang was still together on some. They're like 70, fucking barely moving, and they're still together. But yeah, I mean, fuck. Jodeci, Drew Hill is actually still together, but you know what makes me mad? Drew Hill, first of all, I like Drew Hill way more than Jodeci. And guess what? You know why? It's because of a guy that everybody makes fun of because of his thong song. But man, Cisco, that's still a fucking, he gets disrespected. People think Cisco, they think thong song. Well, did you know that Cisco formed and is still a part, one of the only lefting original members of Drew Hill? That's why I don't even feel like it's Drew Hill. They all are pretty much gone. They try to get new guys, and it's just like, all right. So can you really do that? Just have a bunch of different guys and call it the same group? I mean, as long as Cisco's in it, it's still somewhat Drew Hill, but yeah, Drew Hill, they don't hit you with a lot of albums. I mean, they got four. That's it. I'm pretty sure. Drew Hill. I have. I remember when Love MD came out. I didn't even. I don't even. That song, the way. There's nobody that could replicate the way Cisco sounds in that. His voice is like raspy, but fucking cool. And one of my favorite things is when Michael does his little, his little. Well, Cisco does a little something like that. He goes, well, I can't really do it, but he does a little something like that. And I think it's cool. Almost after every verse, like, which sounds weird to just do it, but when you hear it in the music, it's pretty cool. I think you call that like a tag or something. I don't know. But yeah, hey, put some fucking respect on Cisco's name. He's not just the fucking thong song guy, right? And I thought it was really sad that like 20 years later he released another version of the thong song. It's like, guy, look, you're only making it worse. But she might just be trying to find some relevancy in this era. But yeah, I'm sorry to Drew Hill, Day 26, brother, all the R&B artists from the past, like, Usher, Chris Brown, Neo, those were like more my time. But you start going back, think about, yeah, I mean, Chris Brown is kind of fucked now, but he was, or he is a legend in R&B for sure. I don't know about what he's doing now. I don't know if he smacked a bitch up recently or tore a set up like he's Hulk. But that's the thing. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. He still has a career and he beat the fuck out of Rihanna, which, people might be saying, hey, beat Rihanna up. But like, that should, I don't know if he should, well, yeah, and basically he got what he deserved. He don't really have a career, or at least a career people take seriously, but hey, Rihanna, drop a song. Quit making fucking makeup, alright? No more makeup. Make a fucking song. Alicia Keys is doing makeup now, making makeup. And the funny thing is, Alicia Keys don't fucking wear makeup. That's what she says. And a guy, I don't know. I can't tell. But yeah, Alicia looks best with. See, not every girl can look good natural. It's just not possible. Every guy wants to tell the girl, hey, look, you look better without makeup. And sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. But yeah, I mean, hopefully I can find one that don't need fucking makeup. But if they, it's like an accessory. If they want to wear it, sure. But if I see them without it, I'm not gonna fucking scream. Thinking, oh shit, who the fuck is that? And it's like, oh, that's your girl. Like, oh, well, damn. Put the makeup back on. Hey, Jimmy's back, 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 back again, again, again. Jimmy's back, back. Tell a friend, Jimmy's back, Jimmy's back. And everybody's back. Everything is back. Welcome back to the world. You know, when Christmas is coming up, we're like, hey, let's all just fucking take a little break. Shut it down, relax, get ready for the new year, make up some plans, and, here it is, bam, we're fucking here. So yeah, I'm glad Jimmy's back. Thank you. You give me something to fucking eat my dinner too. Shout out to fucking late eating. I can't avoid it. But here's what I do. I eat extremely lightly in the day, or I try to. You know, I be eating fucking oranges and berries and fucking apples for breakfast. And then, in the middle of the day, I fucking get a bag of berries. Or at least that's what I did today. Just something light, because, the ops has to fucking opt. The ops has got to opt, or what is it? But yeah, that's the thing. A lot of caffeine and energy drinks will make you fucking hungry, or make you feel hungry at least, which is something funny. A lot of times people will feel dehydrated, or no, they think they're hungry, but they're actually dehydrated. So, maybe sometimes you are hungry, but maybe sometimes you're just thirsty. So yeah, shout out to water. As much as I love water, I really hate fucking pissing all the time. But hey, we gotta get the water in us, because you know what? We're all fucking water. You look at this fucking map, you'll notice most of it's fucking blue. So yeah, we are water. The earth is water. So you gotta drink it. Okay. At one point in my life, probably like, I don't know how long ago, but a long time ago, I was trying to I was trying to learn how to drink water like super fast because I've seen something where like some like I know I can still do it, but it just seems like kind of a pointless accomplishment. Like, oh wow, because I mean you're not supposed to rush too much water into you. You have to take it a little bit slow. But you know they'll come out and say, oh yeah, they've been saying for 20 years, changing it up that oh milk is healthy, milk is not healthy. Uh, you should drink this much water. You should drink a little less. Well, guess what? Listen to your own body. If your body needs water, give it to it. Give it some water. It's like your body's a little flower. You gotta water up yourself. Stay clean. Because you know, think about it. You wash the outside of your body with water. So you know, you gotta wash up the fucking inside of your body. Don't drink the soap though. You know, the water does it itself. So shout out to soap and water, and shout out to water, and shout out to caffeine, but shout out to see that's where it goes wrong. You think, oh, all right, so I gotta keep the caffeine, and then you're like, oh wait, now I feel dehydrated, so I gotta keep my water intake up too. So then you're just like drinking coffee and water and fucking energy drinks, and then you're like, wow, I have to piss every 10 minutes, but I think I have a small fucking bladder, which nothing sounds more pussy than saying, "Hey, I got a little bladder," but I think I got a small bladder because man, I be pissing on every chance I can. You know, you catch me turning a corner, I might just be pissing. You catch me staring into some bushes, I might just be pissing. Sometimes I'll look up at the stars and piss. Sometimes I'll, you know, in the summer, I'll go out and piss and just look up at the stars and piss, and I'm like, hey, this is great because I'm pissing. I'm in the outside. There's stars around. Hey, Honda, can we have one day? Let's have a blackout Honda day. Hey, maybe we can try that. I don't know how you do that. Hey, Honda, can you fucking turn off all your lights for a day so we can see the stars? Because you're really fucking that up a little bit. But maybe it wouldn't even make that much of a difference. But I know one thing's for damn sure. You can't see as many stars out here as you could, for sure. Hey, shout out to so I've never really watched Jeopardy. I'm not smart enough, really. It just is not that exciting to me. But Alex Trebek, major respect to this guy. So it might be a little confusing. It might be a little like, what the fuck? So this guy, he is dead, but he has another week of taping. And you're thinking, you know, how does he do that? Well, this guy is so dedicated to his craft that he is dying, and he is still going on Jeopardy and doing the show. Major props, and yeah, I mean, I'm very picky about a game show. I don't like game shows really. I think it's cheap. Any comedian that goes and hosts a game show, psh, I don't like that. I don't like the game shows. It feels like a cheap kind of thing, really. I don't. Trying to think of a game show I like. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? A little bit. I've seen that, but it's not that exciting. It's just like something that's on. Mm, I know. Family Feud would probably be my favorite game show, and I like that the other guy from Home Improvement doing it. Isn't that the guy? Steve Harvey. Oh, I don't know what I think about Steve Harvey. I used to watch the Steve Harvey show It was on TBS. So shout out to that. Shout out to fucking Cedric the Entertainer. But here's my thing with Steve Harvey. I'm not even actually sure if I don't think he still has it. Well, no, he can't. There's no way. I need to click on stuff while I'm doing it. Well, yeah, maybe I can. Steve Harvey. I'll try to be very light with it. Steve. I'm pretty sure Steve Harvey doesn't have a show. Well, this is my problem with the Steve Harvey show, the daytime talk show. Oh, Steve Harvey's NBC daytime talk show, Steve, was canceled back in May. Steve hinted that he might be exiting the network in January and was allegedly not happy with the way NBC handled the situation. Well, that's the thing. Maybe I don't know that much, but here's my thing about Steve Harvey's show, the talk show. It's basically a fucking ad. Everything on there is just a fucking ad. It's an hour-long ad. And I mean, you know, he does try to help people on there a little bit, but I think Steve Harvey has a lot of wisdom. I think he's cool and all, but I've seen some of his old stand up. That's pretty good. So I do have respect for Steve Harvey, but I'm glad that his show is gone because I thought it was a crock of shit. But when he actually did stuff, then it was cool. But when it's basically just like, and you know, I can't help but fucking not like Ellen. First of all, she's fake as fuck to me. I get that she's under a lot of stress, but I don't know. I've seen her do some pretty fucking nasty things. Heard about her doing some nasty things too. And I respect her as a stand-up. If you go back to her very early stand-up, it's actually pretty funny, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's just something off about Ellen. She's got that fucking Twitch guy that's like her slave or something. And he's dancing and fucking twitching and shit. And I don't know. Something's just off about the Ellen show. There's just something not so happy about it. And I don't know. I feel very annoyed. I put this idea out there, but hey, give Sarah Silverman the fucking show. She did a guest hosting on an episode of Ellen, and I watched that whole fucking episode. If Sarah Silverman hosted Ellen, then I would fucking watch every day. And I think she'd be a lot better energy for the country. And I would love to see her get back out. I would love to see Sarah get back out into the comedy world. Because, man, she's been the fucking uh, political warrior for fucking 4 years now. That's another reason I'm so glad this fucking era of presidency is over. The fucking world can shut the fuck up about this guy in like 16 days. So yeah, thank God. Holy fuck. This is the most eye-rolling fucking, oh Jesus, can you just go away? Holy fuck. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Drumpf. I'm never gonna say his name. Drumpf will be his new name, but this is fucking hilarious. It makes me literally laugh out loud seeing him like, does he think this is the fucking mob? Hey, I want to see if you can find 11,000 votes. Like, guy, that's called fraud, you fucking idiot. So, but yeah, it's really funny to see. It's like a baby crying, literally, basically. And yeah, I mean, hey, America, we're tough. We're gonna get this fucking clown out of here and get back. I don't care if the president is the fucking most Republican motherfucker of all time. I don't care if he hates everything. But fuck, a real president would be nice. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious to hear the tapes. And I thought about. I can't help but talk about it because it's fucking gold. It's like, is this real life? This is fucking hilarious. Could you go out embarrassing yourself anymore? This is the most embarrassing way to ever lose the presidency. Like, all right, you could have lost it with some honor, said, I did my work, and I heard Obama describe a presidential campaign as like running a marathon, and you're holding a I can't remember exactly how he said it, but holding a baton or something, and then you run your race, you pass it on, and they keep running, and you did what you did, and it's in the books. But yeah, I mean, fuck. I cannot wait till we never hear this motherfucker's name again. You wanna extra? What is it called? Exile a motherfucker? Exile this guy. Holy fuck! Just like send him to a golf course in a fucking island. Let him just be happy over there, and we can just give him what he needs to be happy, and let him just sit in a fucking island, and hopefully that solves the problem. But hey, make sure there's no fucking colored people in the island, because he might, he might not like that. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't help it. It's just fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Uh, they call it Operation Warp Speed, huh? More like Operation fucking warply not fucking working. Which that doesn't work, but warp speed, fuck, we're going at fucking turtle speed. It's like the rollout is like we're on on a lawnmower or something where it has like a turtle. We're on the turtle throttle. We gotta go up to the fucking rabbit. But yeah, I mean, they're making like 7 different fucking vaccines. They're like, hey, pick your fucking poison here. Like, you tell me, guy. And it's already fucking pointless because they're saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna give everybody one. They'll be at 50%, and then you know get the other one. Well, fuck. Can we just get one that has just one shot? Because getting 330 fucking million people a fucking shot. Hey, send it to fucking CVS and Kroger. They get everybody a flu shot. So shout out. And one more thing about that kind of stuff. Boris Johnson, I don't know what to think of him, but he's just funny. Like he looks like Trump with a fucking noogie. Ah, I said it. Trump with a noogie. If you gave him a noogie. And they're talking about different strains of viruses. Like, oh shit. Well, that's what a virus does. Okay? So it sucks, but it's the truth. I mean, hey. There's a new Tom Hanks movie called News of the World, and I've seen a preview of it on I saw a commercial or whatever you want to call it on TV, a preview of it, and it looks really good. Here's the thing, Tom Hanks is kind of like undercover. I didn't even realize it. Definitely probably maybe one of my favorite actors because I never considered him one, but when I thought about it, I'm like, hey, there's like 4 or 5 movies that I fucking absolutely love, and they're all with him in it, and I didn't even realize it. So maybe that just goes to show how good of an actor he is, because you completely forget who he is in it. You're just like, he's like a totally different character. Captain Phillips, that's a fucking good movie. That is a fucking good movie, and it's very long, but you just gotta be patient. Sometimes the best movies are long. Titanic, 3 hours. Captain Phillips, 3 hours. Castaway, that's underrated. Well, no, actually, Castaway's not underrated. Castaway is appreciated. I'd say what's amazing about that movie is the fact that it's so captivating and good while being almost completely silent. Like half the movie is silence. So it takes a lot to be able to make something like that good. And it's a survivalist thing. I always remember him like his tooth is infected or something, and he has to crack his fucking tooth out with a rock because they might get infected. I would hate to have to do that. But hey, sometimes when you're on a fucking island talking to a volleyball, you might be a little on edge. So you might just do some things that you gotta do. Hey, you know one of my mottos for when I'm feeling tired? It's something Diddy does. He goes, "Don't stop, don't stop. Let's rock, let's work." It's a, well, he says "dirty money" after. Shout out to Dirty Money. And I wonder what happened to the two girls from there. They are non-existent. Maybe an example of Diddy abandoning artists, but hey, I mean, Diddy knows he knows when to jump ship. He's like, all right, these bitches, they ain't blowing me up. They ain't blowing up. So, but yeah, I mean, Last Train to Paris, that's another underrated album. Last Train to Paris is fucking, I don't know. It's got a very specific uh, sound to it. There's a lot of different stuff. There's a lot of features. It actually has a Lil Wayne feature that I like. Uh, as a JT feature. Yeah, I mean, definitely underrated, probably. But yeah, I mean, I would love to. I would love to see Diddy do another band or something like that. I mean, fuck, who is gonna bring R&B back? Who? Because let me tell you, America, we need the soul. All right, we need the soul. Get the R&B back. 2010s. Uh, let's hop back into R&B in 2020, cause you know, and maybe there's a lot of stuff that is just kind of like maybe it's just not like super big, but it might still be out there, and it's just harder to find stuff. And I found, believe it or not, on NFLShop.com commercial, and they have this cool song by a guy named I found out Bakar, and I think that's how you say it. But yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. It's definitely the kind of vibe I like. But I've looked at some of his other stuff. I don't really know what to think of it, but I'm sure he has some hidden stuff I haven't found yet that's really good because it's kind of like a once you find a new artist, it's like a little seed, and you're like, oh, this is a little seed of a song. Let's let it grow. Let's branch out. You know, little branches going. You find this song, you find that, and then before you know it, you're like, hey, this guy has like 10 good songs. And yeah, that's a good feeling because finding new music. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see that happen. And yeah, something about the Tom Hanks movie. It's they say release only in theaters, which gives me really fucking excited. But it's also like, all right, so it's probably gonna tank because people aren't going to the movie theaters right now. It's just how it is, and that's why most places are too afraid to go release something in theaters. I swear that's what it said. I want to double check just to make sure. And I found out on this thing you can click stuff really by just tapping the thing, so I can do it kind of quietly. Tom Hanks. Yeah, I mean, I don't even get how that makes sense to release a movie in theaters. Oh, so it's already been released. December. It released on Christmas. San Antonio. It says Paul Greengrass is directing the film, and he directed Captain Phillips. Well, yeah, I just seen one commercial for it, and I never heard of it otherwise. Well, it looks pretty cool, and yeah, shout out to Tom Hanks. Let's look up a list of Tom Hanks movies because I feel like there's a lot of ones that I don't even think about that are awesome. Castaway. Oh, of course, Saving Private Ryan. Absolutely. They show you that in school, and they say, "Hey, this what you're gonna see. It's a little scary, but this is what they went through." I didn't see Sully. That might be okay, but it just seems kind of boring. I mean, hey, uh, a guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it is pretty amazing what that guy did. He landed a fucking plane in the ocean, saved everybody. I know this one's a classic. I've never seen The Green Mile. Isn't that the one that has the big giant guy crying? I don't think I've seen that. Oh yeah, he did a fucking Mr. Rogers movie. Obviously Forrest Gump. Obviously Castaway. Big. I don't think I've seen that. That sounds kind of cool. Here we go. All Toy Story. Holy fuck. He voices Woody. Hey, I never saw Toy Story 4, you know? They waited too fucking long. I'm like, guys, I'm an adult now, so it's gonna be really, really, really hard to get me to see actually, that's not true. Secret Life of Pets, that's kind of a kid's movie, but I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Yeah, I did see that. I'd say other than that and Ratatouille, Ratatouille is probably the end of the line as far as like Disney movies for me, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Are you ever hey, you gotta have a fucking I'll opt back into Disney movies once if I have a fucking kid. Like man, guys, these graphics that you see, well, animation has gotten pretty fucking amazing. And I missed a lot of good animations. Up, I never seen, which David Blaine floating into the sky is something like that. So I might like that. I don't know. I know there's probably ones I missed that I might like. And yeah, I would see Soul. That seems good, but I don't have fucking Disney Plus or whatever the fuck is coming out on. And I'm never gonna get Disney Plus. I don't care if I have a million fucking dollars. I'm not getting Disney Plus. Close the fucking vault. Remember they used to say, "Hey, we're opening the Disney vault." Well, at least I made it special, okay? At least I made the movie special. Now you're just saying, "Hey, sign up. You can watch your favorite childhood movies and ruin them because you watched them fucking 600 times." That's why The Lion King is so great. I haven't watched the original Lion King in maybe like 10 years. I can't even think of the last time I watched it. And that's what makes it special. Here's what's funny. I remember, so I had a friend that really liked Two and a Half Men, and he was going to get the season DVD, and I told him like, you shouldn't get the season DVD because you're gonna you're gonna have too many options to watch it, and then you're gonna get sick of it because you wear out a season, and you buy another season DVD, and you ruin it. And he asked me, why don't you get The Office on DVD? I'm like, because it's fucking special, and I don't want to ruin it. And I opt back into The Office every couple years probably, but I haven't watched an episode of The Office in probably 2 years because I've seen the entire series like 5 times, and every time I watch it, it's still funny because I wait before I watch it again. And you know what's funny? This is why The Office is so fucking great because every time you watch it, almost every episode, if you pay close attention, you'll catch something fucking funny, like something hilarious that is just a little subtle that you didn't catch, and you're like, ah, and it's like really exciting. It's fun. And the reason The Office is also probably the greatest is because it's one of the only sitcoms that's ever aired that I can think of that made me actually laugh out loud a lot, like actually laugh, like not just something like like the little like just little things like it just makes you do that, but it actually makes you fucking like it's actually fucking funny, and that's the thing, you know. I've been seeing I go to CBS for the NFL days, and I've been seeing some of their some of their sitcoms, like being commercialed, and let me tell you, CBS seems like they're still doing it better. And I haven't fully watched, but at least just from the commercials of what they're doing, it seems like more quality, better, funnier, at least more potential. I'm not saying it's fucking hilarious, but it looks like at least might be funny. Because some of these NBC sitcoms have been like, oh god, eye rolling. Like, oh, you're really gonna fucking air that? Like, are you fucking serious? And that's why I have my hopes up for this Mr. Mayor show. I don't think it's gonna be the answer, but it's a piece of the puzzle to it rebuilding the Thursday night comedies on NBC. Because they got their Chicago Wednesdays, and they're gonna have Comedy Thursdays, NFL Sundays. So you just gotta fill up the week with a bunch of hits, and I would love to see them not show The Voice, cancel the fucking Voice, fuck it, cancel fucking Ellen's Game of Games, fuck that. Hey, I'm Ellen. I'm super kind. Want to come on TV and absolutely fucking embarrass yourself to earn $50 or something? How nice is Ellen, really? Hey, crawl through a puddle of shit, pop a balloon, stick it up your ass, and fucking run through a plexiglass, and we'll give you 50 grand or something. Like, oh yeah, real kind. I don't know. Ellen rubs me the wrong way. Cancel Game of Games. This bitch tried to come at Jimmy saying, uh, him doing games. He can't do games on his show. First of all, his games are actually funny, and he does the games, so he's not the only one looking stupid. Oftentimes, he will take the blow of most of the like goofy stuff. Like they have like a hidden object, and they have to like reach around it and put their hands in these holes and feel it and guess. And for the guest, they always go easy, and then they make Jimmy like touch some weird shit. And sometimes they'll do like messy stuff. He always gets the most mess. That's the thing about Jimmy. He is, I don't know. I just think he's genuinely a nice guy, and anybody that people that meet him, people that see him, they all say he's the nicest guy in the fucking world. And like that's what I like about Jimmy, and he's funny, and he's obviously extremely talented. So yeah, I mean, Ellen, you fucking cunt. You don't own games, okay, bitch? You don't own games. She tried to come after The Rock too, which I don't even like the fucking Rock, because he has some game show like Titans or something like that, and it's like, all right, bitch. Well, who's copying who? Because you didn't invent games, so bitch, anybody can do it. And yeah, I mean, cancel Game of Games. Fuck that. Get some real shit. But yeah, I mean, Ellen is all like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna give you this." It's like, no, no, the fucking network. And oftentimes, companies will just pay to give people something, and then she's like acting like, "Oh, I'm so fucking kind." All right, Ellen, pat yourself on the fucking back, okay? Some people, some people can be kind without trying to take all the fucking credit, you know. So Ellen, get your Game of Games bullshit. Fucking go. You're not the fucking next Oprah. Uh, I don't know. I'm just talking shit, really. I do think she's funny. I think she can be funny when you just strip it down to comedy and writing. She can be funny. She can be, but she's not fucking dropping out your fucking seat. Funny to me. And everybody's different, so maybe they think she's fucking hilarious, and they might think Jimmy's a fucking piece of shit. Who knows? But I feel like I have a good radar on like a heart of a person. And yeah, that's why I like Sarah, because politics aside, I don't get how anybody can not like Sarah. I mean, she's fucking the nicest, funniest. She's actually fucking funny. Watch the Sarah Silverman program. and tell me it's not fucking funny. That's another show that it's very rare for me to like burst out fucking laughing. Like it's very rare to a sitcom. You know, some things will make you like exhale, like huh, huh. Yeah. That's the thing about laughing. It's involuntary. You can't even plan it. That's the best part about it. And yeah, I mean, Sarah Silverman's program actually makes me fucking laugh. It's actually fucking genuinely funny. And I think anybody would laugh at it. I mean, if you have the same kind of humor as her. Well, yeah. So yeah, hey, cancel Ellen, give fucking Sarah a show, welcome her to NBC. Let's get Sarah on NBC. Hey, get rid of fucking I don't know, Kelly Clarkson. I mean, fuck. I don't know. I guess I won't judge her. I haven't actually watched the Kelly Clarkson show, but I don't know. She's just somebody I find, to be honest, a little bit annoying. And yeah, that fucking there's some lady on NBC that had another show, something Robbins. I think she already got fucking canceled. And shout out to daytime TV, NBC. Oh my god, what are you doing with daytime TV too? Which is shit anyway. But you know who's another total fucking piece of shit that has a talk show? Wendy Williams. Oh my, she's about the most worthless fucking host in the world. She doesn't care. She doesn't do any research. All she does is spread gossip. I hope she don't have a show. Well, yeah, fuck her. Wendy Williams is about the most nasty fucking woman I've ever seen have a show. She makes Ellen look like a fucking saint. Because at least Ellen is funny. Wendy Williams, she'll go on there and blast a fucking, just basically trying to embarrass celebrities and talk shit about them when, you know. But yeah, I mean, her show is total fucking shit. Okay? And yeah, she had a stroke on TV. Okay, well, maybe that's her heart telling her, hey, let's fucking let's get off the air because I don't see why anybody needs that show. I don't see why anybody needs 90% of these daytime talk shows because I don't know. I did. Here's the funny thing. There was a point in life where I did like Ellen more. I didn't like she used to be one of the only people that Kanye felt comfortable going on to and talking to. But I don't think he's been on there since 808s and Heartbreak, which is the last time I remember him saying something like that. Like, he trusts Ellen enough to go on there. So I don't know. Maybe Ellen's trying her best, you know? Maybe we don't understand what she has to go through. Because there's a lot of pressure to sit there and, you know. But some of the stuff she does live on air, or not live, but on her actual episodes, I don't know, man. It just seems like she's not painting the best picture of her fucking heart. But yeah, who knows? Hey, so I was looking at the fucking map, and I always notice. I don't know if it's just kind of fucking stupid or because they don't talk about this shit. But I keep finding it places that I never even knew fucking existed. Like there's this little island up by in the Arctic Ocean called Savlard. I don't think I'm saying it right. But what the fuck is that? I've been looking at this thing sometimes and I'm like, what the fuck is that? How come I never heard of it? And I found an island on here called Herd Island. And it's this tiny, tiny little island way down off the coast of Africa, southern coast. And it seems like the tiniest, most far place from anywhere. I mean, there can't be much going on there. But yeah, it's just interesting because if I was born certain years earlier, like way earlier, I probably would have been an explorer because back in time they had nothing to fucking do but walk around and fucking kill each other and fuck. So I'd do some fucking. I'd probably not fight. I'd do some fucking and walking. I'd be fucking and walking and eating and shitting. Shout out to shitting in the outside. Uh, yeah, I'd be fucking and walking and eating and you know I'd probably discover a land if I was born way long ago. Because I got the curious type where I'm like, hey, well, they say the world ends right here. Well, where do we go next? There's got to be more world. They say the last place on Earth that's undiscovered is ocean areas and caves. And fuck a cave. I would not, hell no, not going into a fucking cave. I mean, I'll go into the big open cave. But I seen this thing where this guy got stuck in a crevice. Oh, God. Yeah, fuck that. I ain't going in no fucking cave. Uh, but yeah, unless it's a big cave with the waterfall and shit or whatever they got around them, I'll go to see that. But fuck. But yeah, I think a number one op if I ever can fucking do it. I want to see it. I want to get water from every ocean. Now that seems like pretty impossible considering my life at the moment. But you gotta dream big, right? I mean, hey, why not? God, if you let me live long enough, I want to do some things. So please watch over me, all right? Please, because fuck. That's what makes me feel anxious so much all the time. It's like, oh my God, I want to die. There's so much I want to fucking do. There's so much I want to experience. And it makes me so fucking anxious. Like, so anxious. So fucking anxious. I gotta go to Java because shout out to coffee. I basically just look to funny names and be like, something that sticks out to me. Something that sticks out to me that you just don't even think about. Yeah, I mean, if you really look at the map, there's all kinds of places where it's like, what in the fuck? And yeah, it makes me really anxious, but I'm just gonna try to accept that I did what I did, and no matter what, how much I get accomplished, I'm gonna try to be happy with knowing that I tried. Okay, because like God, I want to see so much of the fucking world. I used to be thinking like, all right, let's just set our sights small. Let's just try to see all of America. Okay. But then one day I'm like, why the fuck am I thinking just about that? I should think about the whole world. It's not that hard to. I mean, actually, right now is not a good idea. But when all this fucking weird shit in life with COVID is over, the whole world. I mean, it's just waiting for me. I don't know. I just can't wait. Because when you look at stuff, when you look at pictures of a place, you can think like, wow, that's beautiful, but actually being there would be. I mean, you feel the whole place, you feel it out, you get the whole vibe, the culture, and yeah, I mean, it makes me feel very anxious. But yeah, I mean, at least if I can knock out Europe pretty quick because it's just fucking, they're like, you know, state-sized countries, so you can, and I think you can go freely through them. So yeah, I mean, I think it's cool that we're called the United States. We're like, all right. So we could have 50 little, or we could have like a bunch of little countries, or we could have one fucking United States. And we chose the States, and I like that. We are the United States, and we got every fucking thing you can think of. A lot of different landscapes. a lot of different beauty everywhere, but that's the thing. It's to a limit. I mean, I just learned about a red fucking river in China, and let me tell you, I never really thought about going to China, but after seeing some of the natural stuff there, I would go to China. Absolutely. Very beautiful. I mean, I never knew about a fucking, not the Red Sea, but a sea that is actually colored red. And I'm just like, holy fuck. It's just things like that where you're just like, I can't believe that exists. I cannot fucking believe that exists. And salt flats. I want to see someday. I want to see where I'm thinking like, well, Peru would be one where you can like. I want to see where the ocean and the sand meet. Can you imagine standing on a giant sand hill, looking into the fucking ocean and the contrasted colors? I mean, holy fuck. And I mean, hey, shout out during when Pangea was like, hey, we gotta fucking break up. Shout out to the fact that North America and South America were like, hey, we're gonna stick together just a little bit. So you can actually drive, but that'd be a dangerous ass fucking drive through Mexico. You better fucking watch out. But yeah, I mean, you'd have to go through quite a bit, but you could actually drive all the way down there. And I'm sure that'd be, you have to have passports. But that's actually something I feel like South America gets forgotten about a lot. It's overshadowed by the bigger north of us. But yeah, I feel like South America is kind of forgotten sometimes. But yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, Africa. You got to see the amazing wildlife. There's just so much. I want to see deserts. I want to see fucking salt flats. I want to see different oceans. I want to see different forests. I want to see different mountains. And yeah, I want to see every fucking ocean, every sea that I can see. They said, hey, from sea to shining sea. Well, how about from sea to the other sea to the every sea? Yeah, that's another place I never heard of. Look at this. Nova Zembla. What the fuck is that? I don't know. The world's exciting. The earth is exciting. And yeah, I mean, everything aside, the number one thing in the fucking ops is seeing everything. Like, even if I die a broke fucking piece of shit, which as long as I've seen everything in the world, that would be on my own terms. Like, oh, I did it. Then that's a mission accomplished. But yeah, I mean, shout out to life. Shout out to the world. Shout out to the oceans. Shout out to the beauty and fucking everything. All right, well, this is late night ops. The late night ops TV, late night ops media, late night ops pod. This is the late night ops. And hey, opt into Jimmy. Opt into things getting back. We're starting the train up again. Here goes the fucking chug-a-lugging into fucking 2021. Here we go. Get your train started. You know, a train starts a little slow, but that's the thing about the year. It starts a little, but you know, everything starts opting in, and you're like, oh shit, we got some stories on our plate. They're gonna fucking do a bunch of weird shit this year, and it's like, oh shit, what do we do? What's gonna happen? Where's the world gonna be in 2022? We'll just have to stay tuned to find out. So shout out to 2021, shout out to life, opt into it, and yeah, take care. Shout out to Alex Trebek. Shout out to I think the Apple Orchard commercials are funny. They have this like grandma saying something. It's funny. Uh, I wrote I bang Ladesh. I forget what that means. Yeah. Shout out to the world. Hey, COVID, we're fucking coming for you. All right. Take care. Late Night Ops TV, Late Night Ops Pod, Late Night Ops Media. This is Late Night Ops, and I will see you tomorrow.